description of this girl's completely different to the description given in any of the other shops.
Well, I'm not surprised.
You're not really bothered, are you?
Oh, come on, who's going to remember a face? How many credit cards do you think these shops take in a day? You've got to be joking, Taff.
So what are you saying?
Well, it's a waste of time. If you've got a stolen credit card and it hasn't been reported, you could go on all day and no one is going to remember a thing.
Yeah, but somebody somewhere might remember something.
Yeah, and I suppose you believe in fairies and all.
So Davis's car was stolen 3 years ago, right?
Well, 2.5.
And you've only just nicked the guys who stole it. So where is it?
The woman who's got it now bought it in good faith from a reputable car dealer a few months back.
Well, that's her hard luck. Go and bring the motor in.
The car has changed hands 5 times since it was stolen.
The insurance company has paid out Davis in full.
You sure this is not some kind of a wind-up?
On the level.
Why can't you two ever bring in a straightforward job? I swear you do this sort of thing to wind me up.
Now, come on. Would we do that?
That's what I should have done. Join the army and seen the world.
Welsh Fusiliers, of course.
I said the army, not the bleeding Aberystwyth Morris dancers. No crumpet here at all.
Yes?
WPC Bryn for Mrs. Haroldson.
Come on up, first floor.
Mr. Haroldson.
Yes, you've come about the burglary. Come this way.
This is a beautiful place.
Well, I like it.
We really shouldn't get Burnside going, you know.
Burnside is right. Anyway, why not? The man's a prat, isn't he?
I'll bet he's going through all those law reviews trying to find a stated case to cover that nicked motor.
Well, he's paid to make decisions. Why should I tell him?
You know.
Of course I know. National Employers Mutual General Insurance Association Limited versus Jones.
Go on.
Despite the fact that said car has passed through many hands...
All in good faith.
Quite. The insurance company paid out.
Car's down to the insurance company.
The judge stated that Section 9 of the Factors Act 1889 was effectively incorporated into Section 25(2) of the Sale of Goods Act 1893. The Act specifically maintains the fundamental principle: no one can give better title than he himself has, embodied in that Latin maxim, nemo dat quod non habet.
Clever old sod.
Not bad, eh?
Try and be a bit keen this time, eh?
Look, if there's a crumpet in there, I guarantee she'll have my rapt attention.
Yeah, I bet.
It's incredible.
You like it?
Well, it makes my place look rather sick.
Well, there's a lot of work gone into the design.
It feels quite masculine, you know, more like a bachelor pad. What does Mrs. Haroldson think of that?
Mrs. Haroldson likes to leave that kind of thing up to me.
Simple, I suppose, being an architect.
Well, design's one thing. Getting planning permission's another.
I don't have to worry about things like that in my little box. Right, shall we get down to business?
Yes, the burglary.
Your wife, is she around?
Out. Shopping.
Oh.
Shall we start in the bedroom?
There's got to be a stated case here somewhere.
When you finish your tea, I want you to go down to Bravington Road Estate.
Oh, not that silly old woman again.
What silly old woman? I want you to get a statement.
What silly old woman are you talking about?
Just a little bit eccentric. I mean...
You've put everything back in its place.
Oh, I don't like to see an untidy room.
Mrs. Haroldson was asked on the phone not to touch anything until an officer arrived.
Well, she didn't think it was necessary. Nothing's missing. She likes to keep the place tidy.
When will she be back?
Who knows? Once she gets stuck into Harrods, could be an all-day job. You know what women are.
But she asked for a WPC specifically.
Yes, she'd probably be uncomfortable with a male officer.
Yes, I know the feeling. I think I better come back when Mrs. Harrelson's home. Could I trouble you for a glass of water?
By all means.
Well, that was a lot of good. You'd think, wouldn't you? If somebody nicked a credit card, they'd slip up at least once.
Well, look on the bright side.
Right side? What bright side?
We're building up a picture of the suspect.
We are?
Yeah, we know her dress size, her shoe size,
Forgetting her bra size.
her taste in perfume, exotic underwear. I tell you, I'm getting this image.
Yes, I bet you are,
I want to catch this one. Morning, Sarge. How's trade? Slow. No one taking up the Queen's shilling, then?
You can have this one free, gratis.
Let me tell you, my old man fought in Korea. You remember the glorious Gloucesters?
Oh, I do.
Well, I don't need to say anymore, do I? Imagine that hill. Millions of Chinese
What is it, Sarge?
swarming towards you
This is
like
some
ants.
practical joke.
Down to your last magazine. You got trouble?
Where did you get this, love?
That man down there gave it to me.
You show me.
This can't be for real.
Man in the uniform.
That's the bloke we saw earlier.
We thought he was with your mob.
Well, never mind whose mob he's with. What the hell are we going to do?
Sierra Oscar from Sierra Oscar 743.
If you can't take a simple statement, I'll get June to do it.
I can handle it, I can handle it.
No, let them answer. Probably for them anyway.
Sit down.
Ted, this is juvenile.
About time.
Canteen.
It's probably Burnside wants to know where his bacon sandwiches got to.
Right. Everyone down the shopping centre. Some nuts planted a bomb.
So, what are you going to do now?
Well, there's nothing missing, no sign of entry. I find it a bit odd, to be honest.
Perhaps they climbed up the side of the building and came in through the roof garden and were disturbed.
Or a cat burglar.
Probably.
You've been reading too many comics, Mr. Haroldson.
Not possible.
Please don't insult my intelligence.
Take all your bags
Don't
with you.
push, just move through slowly. No, don't worry about it. Go outside, talk to one of the female
Please make for the south exit of the building in an orderly fashion.
please.
There is no need to
Ramsey,
panic.
get a WPC
Police
or
officers are
something.
at hand directing you to the appropriate exits.
Right, can you get out as quick as possible?
Please do not re-enter the building until the emergency is
Keep the
over.
children with the parents if you can, thanks.
Your cooperation is greatly
If you can.
appreciated.
A letter will be sent to you from our Chief Inspector, setting out the reasons why there'll be no further action. Mr. Haroldson, what are you up to?
Why don't you stay a while? Have a drink.
Keep moving, please.
Police officers are at hand directing you to the appropriate exits. Please make for the south exits of the building in an orderly fashion. There is no need to panic.
Hey, what's going on? What's on? Don't worry about it. Just move outside the building, please.
Please make for the south exits of the building in an orderly
Hold on to the
fashion.
kiddies, please.
There is no need to panic. Police officers are at hand directing you to the appropriate exits. Please do not re-enter the building until the emergency is over.
For the last time, get away from the door.
Why not sit down? We'll have a chat about it.
There's nothing to chat about.
Come on. You're a girl who likes a bit of fun. I can see that. Why don't you and me...
Give my regards to Mrs. Haroldson.
All units in the vicinity of the shopping centre do not use radios.
Don't use any of the radios.
Repeat, do not use radios.
Tell all units, Sunhill CAD room will be the control centre.
What's happening?
We've got a bomb, sir.
A bomb? What kind of bomb?
We don't know, sir. It's not been found.
You informed the bomb squad?
Sir.
Good. Anything else you need?
Not so far, sir.
Right.
Ramsey, is this the suitcase he was carrying?
That's it.
Straight through there. That's all we've got.
You're
just over here, Skip. Sergeant Ryan. Who's the idea of GS DC dashboard?
Where is he?
That's him down there.
You don't know who he is?
Never seen him before in my life.
According to this note, he'll only speak to you.
Yeah, well, a fellow soldier. There can't be any other reason.
Better get down there, hadn't you?
What shall I say?
Just keep him talking.
Sergeant Cryer, I think he's found it.
Please do not re-enter the building.
Major! I think we found it.
Give me a few minutes. I'll be with you.
There is no need to panic. Police officers are at hand to direct you to the appropriate exits. Please make for the south exits of the building in an orderly fashion. There is no need to panic.
Are you sure this is the case?
Yeah. Why?
Because it's empty.
So, he's just been sat there like that all the time, has he?
Please make for the south
We don't know what he
exits of the
wants.
building in an orderly fashion.
The first thing I'm going to do when we disarm that bomb is shut that bloody girl up on a tannoy. She's driving me round a twist. Don't tell me.
Suitcase was empty.
Back to square one.
Well, maybe there was nothing in it in the first place. Maybe this whole thing's just a hoax.
Well, we'll soon find out.
Jill.
Oh, come on, we are looking for a bomb.
Didn't you have any breakfast this morning?
No time for that, pal.
Well, his name's Peter Menzies. He's a Falklands veteran.
Falklands?
What does he want?
He's been writing for months to the Minister of Defence. He wants the bodies of his colleagues brought back.
Is that all this is about?
Well, no one's been taking any notice of him.
What is he, a nutter?
No, he's just one of the unfortunates. His war's never ended.
Listen, I'm not interested in his social history. I want to know where that bomb is.
Look, part of his skull was blown away during the battle at Goose Green. He's been in a nursing home ever since.
Poor sod.
He's a deeply disturbed person.
The bomb. What about the bomb?
Well, all he said was, you've got 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Couldn't find out where, could you?
Look, he's got some kind of remote control in his hand. I'm not up with modern technology, but I think it's a remote control detonating switch.
What does that mean?
Well, it could mean two things. The explosive device could be just about anywhere, and if anybody tries to rush him, he's going to set it off anyway.
Listen, get back down there. Keep him talking. Promise him anything, but find out where that bloody thing is.
If you want me for anything, I'll be outside in the van. Seems little point in my hanging about here till you've actually found the device.
Don't worry, if we find it, you'll be the first to know.
Right. And I'll hear from you.
Yeah, come.
You don't reckon this could all be a big bluff, do you?
I don't know. If there's anyone except an ex-soldier, I'd say maybe, but I've got a nasty feeling about this one.
See if you can get hold of Menzies, old commanding officer.
I'll get the MODs.
It's PT-17, sir. They're sending a level 1 team down, including 2 marksmen.
Good.
Ramsey?
We're running out of time, and I'm not sure what to do.
Well, hopefully Ryan can keep a dialogue and extend the deadline.
I'll give it another couple of minutes. If we haven't found a bomb by then, we move our people out and bring in a marksman. Hey!
Oh! Oi!
Where are we going? What's going on? It's all right, don't worry.
Stop them, Joe!
What? Oh. Oh.
Lads are chasing a couple of looters.
Where?
Other side of the building.
Well, what do you expect? An opportunity not to be missed.
Well, do what you have to do, but make sure they don't come this way. I don't want anybody panicking our friend down there. You hear me?
Right.
Oh, you ain't gone and lost him.
I'm sure he came this way.
Well, what about the toilets?
Which toilets?
This way.
Yes, Lester, this is WPC Brind. Right, I've just checked with registry on a Mr. Simon Haroldson, born 13th of the 3rd, 49. They tell me you've got correspondence on file regarding his activities. Yeah, can you tell me what it's about? Yeah, I'll hold.
All right, come out of there.
Bloody hell. Taff, get Burnside. Move!
Let me get this down. Haroldson, subject of complaints. Sexual assault on women. Sorry, can you say that again? You're going a bit fast for me. Not proven. What about his wife, Mrs. Haroldson? Have you got anything on her? Let me get this straight. There's no Mrs. Haroldson. Are you sure about that?
Sir! Keep your voice down. We found it, sir. It's in the gents' toilets on the other side of the building.
The bomb?
Well, no, not exactly.
What do you mean, not exactly?
Think you better come and see for yourself, sir.
Oh, where the hell are they? Where is everybody?
The bomb scare.
What bomb scare?
The shopping centre. Didn't you know?
Well, nothing's come over the radio.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't, would it?
What the bloody hell is that?
This, my friend,
It's a rocket launcher.
We're running out of time.
How long is it going to take to disarm it?
Not long.
What does that mean?
There you are. All clear.
Right. Well, let's go and grab Menzies.
We're down to seconds.
All right, it's been disarmed.
It wasn't a bomb, it was a Swedish-made anti-tank launcher.
A rocket launcher? Where the devil did he get that from?
Who cares? That's the least of our worries.
Shall we tell Menzies it's been disarmed?
But he's got a gun, you know, an automatic.
You think he'll give himself up?
No, he won't give himself up, I'll tell you that for nothing.
I don't think we've got any choice.
Yeah, well, don't harm him, please.
Go and get the marksman. They're sitting in the van.
You can't do that.
Come up here. Easy shot. Straight between the eyes.
Look, he's a sick man, don't you understand?
It'll be over in seconds and no one will get hurt.
I don't think we should.
I'm not going to let you do that!
Will you listen to me? Any second now, he's going to find out that rocket launcher's not going to go off, for Christ's sakes.
Sarge, I think I'm onto something,
Yeah,
but
some
I
other
can't get
time,
on the
Claire.
computer to verify it, but this is important.
Yeah.
Mr. Menzies, I am Inspector Burnside. Your request for the bodies of your colleagues to be brought back from the Falklands is being sympathetically reviewed by the appropriate authorities. We can do no more than that. I have to tell you, Mr. Menzies, we have discovered the rocket launcher. We've disarmed it, Mr. Menzies. Give yourself up.
Hold him! I've got it!
Sir, can I see you for a moment? It is important.
We're busy. See me later.
I've almost been seduced by a man who's the subject of assaults on women.
Lucky you!
Claire, sorry I couldn't get to the computer before. Anyway, here's the printout, courtesy of AIB. Haroldson has been a suspect in 2 unsolved murder inquiries up north where the female victims have been lured to premises on some pretext. Eh?